Indeed, naught is more repulsive than these monsters that defy nature and are known by the name of Witcher, as they are the offspring of foul sorcery and witchcraft, unscrupulous scoundrels without conscience and virtue. They are veritable creatures from hell, capable only of taking lives. 6 years have passed since that memorable day when the northern kingdoms, their forces united, defeated the hosts of Nilfgaard in open battle at Brenna. Famine and disease reign in all the north. Elves and dwarves inhabit ghettos. In ever-increasing numbers they flee to the forests to join Scoia'tael units. In Temeria, an unidentified assassin attempts to murder King Foltest. The killer dies at the hands of Geralt of Rivia, a professional monster slayer. A month passes. On the banks of the Pontar River, Foltest's army is victorious once more, ending civil strife in the country, yet the price of this triumph
Sixes, Daddy needs you. Oh, shit. Ha! 20 orange to Grandad. Looky there, he's awake. You daft! Don't go in there! Shut it, he's in chains, can't do a thing. Am I right, Master Geralt? Roll again! Why? The dice didn't roll! Calling me a cheat? Take it back. Look, he's awake again. Monster slayer, my ass. A regular whoreson. I heard witches would start out as roadside orphans taken in by mages. Mages who experiment on them. Folks say they plough witches come the equinox. That's how they get those spooky eyes. Enough!
Take him down and put him in the interrogation room.
I thought you died.
I'm not so easy to kill. I don't believe we've been introduced. Vernon Roach.
Walk around behind me if you want to shake.
How foolish of them. Vess! Unshackle him.
Geralt of Rivia. Care to introduce us?
No, thanks.
Bring something to drink. We We can't sit here cotton-mouthed. You will tell me everything you remember. The entire assault. And all that happened in the Solar.
And if I refuse?
I shall have to beat you. I've commanded the Special Forces for a while. Got good at beating others. You're a Witcher. You'd endure much.
You better believe it.
Worst case scenario, you'll suffer through it, go back to your cell, and tomorrow, they'll publicly gut you, skin you, and hang you.
Just like that? For nothing?
No. For Temeria.
Downright praiseworthy. Where should I start?
It was a long day. I wish to hear the important bits.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to recount the story of King Foltest's murder. Geralt was involved somehow, so we can tell him about the morning, the assault, or the event where they split up at the monastery. I'm going to start at the beginning in the morning. That morning the king summoned me.
Just so we're clear on this, I was not eager to go into battle. But Foltest is not someone you refuse.
His Majesty, King of Temeria, Pontar, Mahakam, and Sodden, Senior Protector of Bruges, summons Master Geralt to appear before him.
Tell him I'll be there shortly.
Sorry to intrude like this, milady, but the King...
We heard you.
A pleasant day to you, milady. Witcher.
Get out of here, buddy. It's Triss.
Stupid war. Could have been such a beautiful morning.
A war can never be stupid when waged by your king.
They've cleared the forests, they're pillaging nearby villages, and they'll soon be murdering each other en masse. Why? Because Foltest's having a spat with the mother of his bastard twins. This is a really stupid war, Triss.
Bastards or not, the children are still royal blood. The Lavalettes are an old Temerian dynasty, and the mix is sufficient basis to vie for the crown. History has known stranger contenders.
Which doesn't change the fact that...
I know. Foltest and the other northern monarchs are neither the smartest nor the most refined, but they're kings, one of whom we serve.
And I'll see Foltest is summoned, protect him if need be. But once the castle falls, we leave.
Did you dream of the Wild Hunt again?
Mm-hmm. I get the feeling that dream's important. Running frantically through the forest. The Wild Hunt. They're the last things I remember. I wake up and try to relive the dream and the memory, hoping I'll find some guidance. Some clue to grab onto, something that'll help me recover my memory.
Dreams can be very powerful. Some people claim they can even shape reality.
People claim a lot of things. The problem is, it's often nonsense.
We'll know in time. I'm sure of it.
One of the scouts swears he saw a dragon down by the river. Claims he ran into a Scoia'tael unit. That would have been it if the dragon hadn't swooped down. The elves apparently bowed in prayer and he escaped.
A dragon? In the midst of civilization? Oh, please. Besides, does it matter? Witchers don't hunt dragons. Or has something changed?
Nothing's changed. And you're right. It's probably not a dragon. Although it could be a forktail or a slizzard. Maybe even an overgrown wyvern.
The scout ran into some elves and scurried away. That's how that story begins and ends.
The unlucky assassin? How did the autopsy go?
It was a nightmare. In the months since you killed him, the King's medics poked around in his corpse like a bunch of amateurs. What arrived in that cart? Well, I wouldn't even call it a corpse.
Foltest has some trust issues. Did you learn anything?
His pupil suggested he could probably see in the dark as well as you. I couldn't put an age on him.
The killer snuck past all the guards and nearly killed Foltest and me a month ago. And now you tell me he was a witcher?
Possibly. I'm just saying what the autopsy showed. I haven't told anyone, nor do I plan to. I know what it could do to you if it got out. You might be a savior, a king's witcher now, but masters can be as fickle as the cults they ride.
Okay, it's time to go.
All right. Time to look to the lustful king and his stupid war.
I'll join you later.
As I said in the last episode, I have put this on hard difficulty. That's mainly because the first game I thought the combat was a little bit easy, and I had that on normal difficulty. So even though I didn't do that well in the arena, hopefully I'll get the hang of combat in The Witcher 2, and I'll be able to progress through this game. Is there anything around here I need to find? Let's go out and have a look. Oh wow, those things are massive. Are they going to fire them? Now in the first game there was a button that you could press to see all of the items that you can interact with in the world. I'm not sure if there's the same thing here. I don't think so. Oh, well, I just missed the little tutorial there. What did that say? Use the medallion. I need to use the medallion, maybe? I'm not sure. I missed that little pop-up. Who's this guy?
Word is, way up north, there's a tribe.
Good to see you.
Morning, Witcher. Those blades of yours should be useful today.
Does Foltest plan to continue the siege?
No, we're to mount an assault.
Finally.
Truth be told, I'd rather sit here than risk my neck on those walls.
Foltest's would-be assassin. You said you'd ask around.
I put the word out. I did. It's a riddle wrapped inside a secret.
I thought you knew people who could help.
I can give you any cutthroat in Temeria. Problem is, your assassin came from elsewhere.
You sure?
Sure as you stand before me.
I did what you asked.
You killed the cockatrice. Wonderful. Tough job.
Routine Witcher's work.
I'll have your coin as soon as we finish off the lavalettes. I'll be generous, I promise.
I'd like it beforehand. Promises made before battle are often hard to keep.
Looks like he's not going to give Geralt the coin for killing a cockatrice. Okay, it looks like we've got some soldiers over here.
Long live the king! Close order! March! You going into battle, Geralt? Kick their asses, Geralt! With Foltest to victory! It's that Witcher. Geralt of Rivia ought to know about amulets.
Witcher, sir, I have a question for you.
Sure.
We know each other?
Don't recognize your old mates. We're the Crinfrid Reavers.
I lost my memory.
As did Boholt. After the hunt for the Golden Dragon, he took a spill and hit his head on a rock. He can still be a beast in battle, but besides that, he don't do much save eat and shit. Rarely even lusts after women.
I doubt that's amnesia.
I'm Kenneth, and this one here they call Desperate, and this is New Boy. He's, apprenticing with us, like. I haven't had much luck with the monsters of late, so we enlisted. Now New Boy's gotten himself into this wager situation. Would you help us for old time's sake? I mean, we all got a little riled. But those are bygones, as I see it.
We'd have set you free. The sorceress, too. Boholt was just fooling about the raping and all.
The raping?
What rape?
So you trapped, Desperate? The Witcher don't remember. Waste of words to remind him. We're old mates, that's that.
So you'd have raped this old mate?
Just the sorceress. You were there to kill the dragon. The sorceress too. The peasants wanted at it, everyone did. But there was only one prize. And we argued, there was some commotion, a regular rumble in fact. We tied you up like hogs, meaning you and the sorceress, and went after the beast. But that dragon thrashed us so hard, we spent the next half year licking our wounds. You done freed yourselves of your bonds.
Who was the sorceress?
Raven-haired she was. Remember her name, Desperate?
Conifer or some such. So, willing to help some old friends, Witcher?
They don't sound much like friends, but let's find out what the problem is anyway.
What kind of trouble are you in now?
It's a matter of life, death, and quite a bit of coining, pointing out. New Boy bet tonight that he'll survive the assault in his shirt and knickers alone. We drunk a bit by then, I admit, but a wager's a wager. Our honor's at stake.
A soldier's honor versus a knight's. I think I get it.
The very core of the matter, Witcher. We're slated to go in the first wave, so the going's liable to be hard. New Boy's brave, but he can't survive by courage alone. In any case, we've come into this bauble that's supposed to protect him, magically like. You mind casting an expert's glance at it, seeing as sorcery and such is not strange to you?
Let me see this bauble.
Your wolf medallion, I saw it shake.
It reacts to magic.
So it's true, what the priest said. Hear that, New Boy? You'll be safe. We'll fleece that night, we will.
I doubt it. Where did you get this?
Where did you get this talisman?
We came by it, let's say. We were on patrol, see, and ran into a couple of novice priestesses praying at this shrine. They were nice, smiling and all.
We done wanted to take them two on patrol. Ho ho ho! But
Shut it! Boholt had one of his rare moments of clairvoyance, went rummaging in the shrine and found the amulet.
who knows what goes on in that head of his? But every now and then he wakes up as good old Boholt.
Aye, he still cuts them down with a single wallop. In any case, we took the amulet and went off to find the rest of the patrol. The wonders we saw. First ran into some squirrels, vicious ones, arrows flying everywhere, but we came through untouched. Barely 3 of the others still standing when a dragon swooped down, the elves fell to their knees, and we all legged it. The amulet's magic for certain.
Though it failed to protect the shrine from your patrolling.
Aye, true. Well, now we don't know what to think.
If I say the amulet could help them, then what's his name called? Newson is going to go into battle without any armor on, and I don't think he should do that. He's probably going to get himself killed. Let's just say, I don't know.
There's clearly magic in the trinket, but I doubt it'll deflect swords or arrows.
Shit, I knew it. I told you so, you idiot. Screw honor. Don your metal, new boy. You'll go into battle, confessional and all.
So be it. Though I'd like to have fleeced the noble. Damn shame.
New quest, Melatelia's Heart. What is that quest? Let's go and have a look at the journal. What is Melatelia's Heart? In Foltest camp, Geralt ran into the Crinford Reavers. Having lost his memory, the Witcher no longer recalled the trouble this bunch of rogues had caused during the famous hunt for the Golden Dragon. As it turned out, Kennett, Desperate and Boholt had recruited a new comrade. With great originality, they called him New Boy. Okay, they joined the assault. Okay. The Dungeons of the Lavalettes. And the Assassins of Kings. Yeah, so that's what happened at the end of the last game. As an assassin snuck into the royal palace and attempted to kill King Foltest, but we managed to stop him just in time. Let's have a little bit of a look around here. I wonder if we can grab anything from these barrels. This probably isn't going to make any difference, but you never know. Who's this guy? Knuckle.
He's wounded. Wounded? He may be... With Foltest to victory!
Care for a shot before you enter the siege tower? Or don't you drink and ride?
Immune to disease.
With Foltest to victory! That quacks to operate on Banquo.
Hope he don't sew his dick to his foot.
You going into battle? Kick their asses, Geralt.
Don't all disperse in search of booty and wenches. Eliminate the stragglers first.
Kick their asses, Geralt.
I cut what I'm given. Can't help it. They're getting what they deserve. I hate traitors.
Cheer up, Witcher.
Those... With Foltest to victory! Those trebuchets are fucking pounding the pulp out of them.
Must be shitting themselves on the wall.
Any advice from a veteran?
Don't die. Okay, let's go see King Foltest. Which way is he?
Trebuchets are fucking pounding the pulp out of them.
Probably down here,
Must be shitting themselves on the wall.
amongst the tents somewhere.
What a heap of imbeciles! You're compost, not soldiers! Keep at it and none of you will see harm! Forward! Move those feet! This is the army, not the barnyard! On the double! Move it! Now! One, two! And again! That'll teach you military manners, you rebel! One, two! No punching around!
Kick their asses, Geralt.
Yeah! Yeah! Soldiers! Today we enter the fray! An assault! Remember this! Soldiers no war!
So many men went down, all because of one bitch.
Greetings. Can I interest you in a worthy cause? We could use your support.
What's the cause?
Veterans Fund for former fighting men of need.
Found anyone gullible enough to fall for that?
There's nothing to fall for. It's just some arm wrestling.
Arm wrestling?
Yeah, why? You put down some coin and we wrestle. Win and the pot is yours. Lose and... well, the coin goes to the fund. Care to test your strength?
I don't actually know how this minigame works. Let's give it a go. I'll wager 2, I guess. Let's accept that.
Ah! They're in for a beating!
Keep the indicator in the yellow field. Okay.
Well, that's some strength you've got in that arm of yours.
We'll skin them alive!
Okay. So for the arm wrestling minigame, we've got a soldier over here.
Greetings.
I haven't played dice poker in a while.
Oh, it's like walking. You don't forget how to do it unless you're drunk. Roll a few rounds with me.
Sure, so we're getting a little bit of an introduction here into the minigames. Let's play some dice poker. May as well bet 10. How many have we got? 203 orange. Let's go 10. We're going to bet. Opponent has bet as well. Okay, so we get to roll the dice here. Let's roll. Go. What do we get? What do we get? It's a bit harder to see the numbers on these dice. 3 sixes. 4 sixes. 4 of a kind. I want to re-roll this one, see if we can get 5 of a kind. Let's place the bet up to 10 there. The opponent got nothing, I don't think, so we won. 4 of a kind. Beautiful.
Certainly haven't forgotten how to play. Here's your coin.
And I do see a chest over here, so let's open this and see what's inside. A few orange, some timber and some cloth. Let's take all of that. Let's actually go to the inventory and see what we've got. Oh, I do have some swords from the last game, actually. I've still got the swords from the last game, and do I not have Raven's armor? No, I've just got the sword. The Erendite. Let's have a look at this one. The Erendite, 11 to 18 damage. And Diabel is the steel sword. So let's go and use that one instead of the regular longsword, and use the Mahakaman Rune Sihil. Has a better chance of instant kill, but does a little bit less damage. And let's use the Erendite. Does a little bit more damage than the regular silver sword. So I think that's from the previous game, actually. So let's go and do that. Now, is there anything else that we want? We've got the Mage's Trousers. Increases the damage bonus on signs, so I definitely want to use that. There we go. Combat jacket. I think the leather jacket looks fine, so let's continue with that. The Mage's pants on now as well. Alright, let's go see King Foltest. We've delayed for long enough, I think. Okay, I think he's over in this direction.
What a heap of imbeciles! You're compost, not soldiers! Keep at it and none of you will see home!
Those trebuchets are fucking pounding the pulp out of me. You seek the king. He waits near the machine. No reason to go in here.
You will see.
A beautiful day for battle. Fear not, Excellency. We're out of range of their arbalists.
I am no warrior, sire. I must admit, I prefer to joust verbally or with a pen, the emissary of peace that I am.
Hogwash! You're the emissary of the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes, the Emperor of Nilfgaard, who spared no blood conquering over a dozen sovereign realms.
Thus bringing them laws, culture, and peace above all.
You can see them actually rolling the boulders along. There's actually a guy rolling that boulder along. So the detail in this game is pretty amazing. They've actually got people here manning this machine. There he is there. That little guy pushing that giant boulder into this trebuchet. And is someone going to release it? Alright, let's go and speak with King Foltest.
Finally! Traitors of the realm boil tar on the walls while you dally with the royal advisor.
How may I assist you, sire?
We mount an assault today, and you'll be at my side. Follow me, gentlemen. Let's not keep the traitors waiting.
Sire, you said we were out of range.
That was a ballista, Excellency. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away. A deadly and very costly weapon. An experienced crew can cock and release 2 bolts each minute. Yet it has one flaw.
Your Grace, please take cover.
The recoil of the arms is so strong upon firing that the weapon shifts. It simply cannot hit the same spot twice.
I had no idea Your Grace was a learned military engineer.
I'm not. I gave the Baroness those ballistae 2 years ago for her birthday.
Sire.
What say you, Excellency, of men who live in spite of such men?
And what say you, Your Grace, of soldiers?
Those who did this live no more.
Master Geralt, I wish to converse with you once the storm of battle has subsided.
Forgive me, Excellency, but I plan to leave the royal court as soon as possible.
Might I know why?
Too often they take me for someone I'm not.
What do they call you, soldier? Wait. You served with me at Brenner during our foray into the Pontar Valley. Norman Sador. Still an arbalist?
Yes, sir. Fight has not been kind to me.
Ha! Norman Sador, for your years of faithful service to the Crown, I appoint you Decurion of the Arbalists. Onwards, gentlemen. No reason to dawdle.
Carefully aim the ballista at your target and press the left mouse button to release the bolts. By the King's will. Alright, let's head up to this ballista here.
Forgive my candor, Majesty, but I must ask, what fate awaits the royal bastards when...
They're my children. If I hear bastard one more time, someone will die. Painfully.
Your Grace, forgive me. But the laws of succession are irrefutably clear.
Piss on the laws. I'll change them if need be. Above all, I'll not allow a band of treacherous barons to use my children as their banner.
Your Majesty is entirely within his rights.
Thanks to Geralt of Rivia, my daughter Ada is alive, and is now the wife of Radovid of Redania.
I see.
I fear you do not, Excellency. The midget king merely awaits my demise.
I am certain King Radovid of Redania wishes Your Majesty a long and healthy life.
That wasn't even amusing, Excellency. The old families will never accept a Redanian on my throne. Ada will have to content herself with Redania.
I understand. The issue of succession remains unresolved. Your Grace,
you have it. Black One's in my camp before a battle. What has the world come to? Nothing would make me happier than returning his shriveled head to Emir in a sack. But Triss Merigold insisted I be patient and courteous. Was I?
As ever.
I couldn't have handled it better myself.
Ha! I always knew you were one of us. And bugger what folks say. They talked about Ada no end. Have you learned anything about the assassin?
Okay. We could tell him that he could have been a Witcher, but Triss was withholding that information, and I wouldn't want to betray Triss at all either, so let's say nothing new.
Nothing new, sire. Months passed, and we don't know any more than we knew when we began. This investigation's going nowhere.
My agents have learned little also. But we'll find the culprits, it's just a question of time. Now, for the battle. I want you at my side today. Then you may go where you please.
Thank you, sire.
Where are you aiming, imbeciles? Soldier! Spyglass! What is going on up there? The gods! Count Etcheverry! Catch, Witcher. Aim for the rogue with the red plume. Not 6 months ago, he swore eternal friendship to me. Quickly! How much higher?
I don't know. Oh god, is it the top or the bottom of the... or the center? Oh god. How much higher?
Three degrees.
I don't know what I was looking at there, so this is probably gonna miss.
Did we hit the bastard?
He ducked.
Damn it! We'll get him on the walls. Follow me, Witcher!
Maybe that was a miss no matter what you did there. Okay, so we're inside the tower. Looks like we need to climb up and follow King Foltest. We'll probably need to protect him along the way as well.
You know, Witcher, I'm prepared to forgive Louisa. All she need do is to kneel before her king.
Very noble of you.
Are you mocking me? Never mind. I'm certain Louisa will realize her mistakes. Besides, children should have a mother. I'm lost. It's quite simple. Louisa and I had a bit of a tiff. She made demands I could not fulfill. Understand?
I think so.
Count Etcheverry and others immediately intervened, all noble, all sympathetic. They claimed the evil king would take her children, but they would protect them, even place them on the throne. And the Baroness was duped, her motherly love used. In truth, they desire privileges that would weaken the throne.
Blood and mud, your brow a sweat. Bolt in a bandage, brick in a sling. That's a swiving soldier's life. Making orders, smash your bow. Going and country, there your wife. And a long road at your toe. Bread and vodka's all you'll get when you're ploughing for your king. Blood and mud, your brow a sweat. Bolt in a bandage, brick in a sling. That's a swiving soldier's luck. Look alive, men! Hail to the king! Where the hell are we headed? What the fuck do we want? Victory! This I like! Eyes on the bridge! We're nearly there! Weapons at the ready!